I know, at the clock. Yeah, she's trying to use the paint, but it can't do it. Yeah, use the drum. See how far she goes. Use the same color as the drum, it should work.
Try the Gatorade. We're live.
Welcome to the Yard tonight. A little IHSAA football action here on the ISC Sports Network. It's a Sagamore Conference showdown between the Western Boone Stars and the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Sean Walker, Pete Gasho here for the ISC Sports Network in cooperation with Hot Dog TV as we get set for tonight's matchup. There's your officials for this evening. It'll be Todd Maiden, Kent Adams, Mark Gosney, Elmer, and Andrew Oakes will be your officials this evening. So we get set for the Hot Dogs to come out on the field. It's also homecoming tonight, Pete, so a little festivities leading up to the game. We saw some floats as we pulled in the parking lot. Had some tailgating going on out there. A lot of fun.
Yeah, looked like a really good crowd here for the Frankfort homecoming tonight. It's got great weather here tonight. It's pretty chilly out, you know, but it's that football weather that everybody likes to sit through and watch these games, you know.
Hey, yes, the first day of fall was yesterday, I believe, and it came in with a notice this morning and said high of 60. That's what you get.
I'm 90 one day, but this is it. This is your last 90. Well, maybe. You never know here in Indiana.
These Western Boone Stars that come in here to Frankfort, they are 4-1 on the season. They're only lost to a very talented Tri-West squad. These Hot Dogs, we saw them, Pete. They got an opening week win against Clinton Central here. Only won there by a handful of points, but we thought they played better than that. There was a lot of penalties and things where they kind of shot themselves in the foot. But since then, they've stumbled a little. They've lost 4 straight, trying to rebound here against a team in Western Boone that has been on a hot streak the last few years under Coach Justin Pelley. Yeah,
Frankfort has a lot of potential. You look at the players over there and the quarterback and the wide receivers. They got a lot of football experience there tonight. But it's going to be their defense tonight. You know, is we're going to see how can they stop this powerful running game that Western Boone has.
We heard that tonight you may see as many as 10 players in the box with one single high safety trying to stop this rushing attack from Western Boone, a team that can flat out pound the rock between the numbers and Pete and I, you and I were talking about this coming into the game. This is a team where they've got some major long runs. When you look down through the longs for some of these guys, 60, 42, 31. I mean, big plays are definitely their MO.
Yeah, number 13, Rowan Durbin. He is a big kid, too, and he can also handle the football, and he can get it done. So, it's going to be exciting. I'm pretty excited to see that young man play.
For the Hot Dogs, they like to air it out, a little more of an air attack. They spread them out. They throw the ball around a little bit. And to tell you the truth, it's pretty cool because quarterback Doug Wood, Jr., he is 22nd in the state in passing and total yards right now. And because of that, and one of his favorite targets is number 11, Quincy Perry. He's number 2 in receptions in the state, tied with 38 receptions coming into this one.
Yeah, those guys got a nice 1-2 punch right there. They're going to look for each other again tonight. Frankfort probably stick to that offense, try to spread them out as much as possible, and take a few shots down the field.
This Frankfort team, we talked about their opening week win against Clinton Central. They won that one 20-16. They went to Clinton Prairie, a team who's having a really good season, and lost that one 54-30. Tri-West was a game where Tri-West is just tough. They're number 5 in 3A this year. They have a defeat over Western Boone as well as Frankfort. Frankfort lost that one 6-55. Southmont undefeated right now in 2A. They're number 12 in 2A. Frankfort lost to them as well, and then a tough loss to rival Lebanon last week. So trying to get back on their winning ways, and it is a tall task as the number 8 team in 3A, Western Boone, comes to town. Western Boone will have the ball first. Frankfort will look to kick off and set the tone with their defense.
Yeah, we may see this. We're going to see this defense right off the back here. You got to be careful back here. These guys got some dangerous weapons back there.
Taken down there just past the 30-yard line. Looks like the 32 is where Western Boone's first drive will start.
That was Bales with that one. Again, he's pretty dangerous back there. Not only that, but Ryan Taylor for Webo, number 4. You got to watch that young man right there also.
Now, for these Western Boone Stars, they're known for the running attack, but when you look at the passing numbers, Rowan Durbin, when asked to throw it, is efficient. 30 of 51 on the season, 6 touchdowns, 58% completion percentage, and a quarterback rating of 107. They'll take the snap here. They hand it off up the middle. Pushing up the field is Trevor Weekly, and he gets out to around the 41-yard line, gaining 9 on the play.
Yeah, you see him. He just levels that shoulder. Boom, takes the hit. He's able to keep those legs turning and gain of 9. Impressive run there.
So you want to stay in these second and short, third and short situations, especially when you are a running attack like Western Boone is. Got 2 wide receivers spread out. They'll send a man in motion. That's Ryan Taylor. Durbin back to pass here. The wheel route.
Wide open.
And wide open, there it is. A big hit to Ethan Bales. And he is the top receiver this season for these Western Boone Stars. No flag on the field. And just like that, 2 plays in. And Western Boone is on the scoreboard, 6-0.
We brought that up right at the beginning when he took that kick. You got to keep an eye on number 20.
Rowan Durbin on his first pass attempt goes 59 yards to Ethan Bales. And it's 6-0 with less than a minute off the clock here in the first quarter.
What a pretty pass, too. I mean, that was right on the money.
And on the kicking duties is number 14, Josiah Smith.
Oh, I don't think that. Oh, it did. Boy, that did not look like it got through there, but it did.
Just snuck it through. Josiah,
line drive.
6 for 6 now on the season for PATs. Western Boone goes up 7-0 early here at Frankfort. If you're the Hot Dogs, that's not what you wanted to have happen. You pack the box because you're trying to stop the run, and Western Boone goes over the top.
Yeah, you put a lot of faith in your secondary. And you just wondered if Western Boone was actually going to try that right away, to see what they could get. And they were able to get that matchup that they wanted.
Coach Justin Pelly for Western Boone, in his 10th year at the school, his winning percentage, 75% basically. 750, 748. I mean, it's unbelievable. He's 89-30 in 10 years. And Western Boone has won the state championship 3 out of 4 years. They didn't even let the success factor necessarily slow them down. They got forced up into 3A, and they responded by going all the way to the sectional championship a year ago. and now they're ranked number 8 in 3A.
That first state championship coming back in 1988, and then they went on like a roll of like 2018, 2019, 2020. Goodness. I said, here we are a football school.
Josiah Smith the kick.
What
a couple of hot dogs back. It's Lalo Castillo and Doug Wood. Back for Frankfort. Castillo chopped down at around the 19-yard line.
There's great coverage on special teams right there.
Apologize, that wasn't Wood. That was Garrick Burge, I believe, that was back there to return as well. These Frankfort hot dogs will start at the 19-yard line here. Wood back in that shotgun formation. You'll see them spread them out all night long. They'll look to pass, sling this one to the outside, and that one got tipped at the line. Pete and I, you just don't normally see the size that Western Boone has. I mean, I know they're a 3A school, but this is technically a 2A school. And you look there, I mean, that defender that was in long, got his arms up, deflected the pass there. Wood drops back on his second attempt. Slings this one outside and nearly picked off. Great job by Jake Johnson.
Boy, Wood got that quickly, and that was out of his hands real quick.
I know in that first week when we got to see Wood in person, he was very efficient throwing the football around that day. So far here, 0 for 2 to start. 3rd down and 10.
Now we're going to get a false start here. Looks like number 7 for Frankfort got off the line just a little too quick.
So a 5-yard penalty will back him up. It'll make it 3rd and 15. Tough 3rd down situation here. You got to think Western Boone's probably going to try to pin their ears back and get after the quarterback here. Wood rolls the pocket.
Here they come.
Throws out to the sideline. 2 defenders there. Incomplete pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, looking to go for Dunn again, and they had 2 men on him that time. Well covered. And the Hot Dogs are going to have to punt this one away.
So number 4 is Juan Ramos. He'll handle the punting duties here for Frankfort. This kick end over end out towards midfield. Scooped up and fumbled.
Whoa.
Play on the ball. Quincy Perry almost got there. Or, no, that's 14 for Frankfort. Excuse me. Jacob Burns almost got there.
Yeah, Taylor had trouble handling the ball. That was a great job by the Frankfort Hot Dogs right there. They noticed that and slid right down. That was really close to being a turnover there.
So Western Boone will start this right at midfield, and we saw on that last possession how quickly they got started. Only a minute and 15 seconds have come off the clock so far. Western Boone's already scored, and Frankfort's already possessed the ball. That's kind of a crazy stat.
Nice job, nice job. Got a hand in that time. Able to knock that one away. Good coverage.
Rowan Durbin missed on that. Now 1 for 2, 59 yards.
That was Burge, number 15, on the coverage. Looked like he got a hand in there and just slapped that one down.
Durbin back under center. He'll hand off to Weekly. Weekly fighting up the middle. He'll have a gain of 2 here, but Frankfort's able to make a nice stand.
Nice job, D. Got in there. Good job on the defense. You know, like keeping their heads up that time, staying in their position, fighting off those blocks, and, you know, you got to keep your head up here. You got to watch where he's going to be at and fight off those blocks and make that tackle, man, before he can get 2 or 3 yards.
First man to the ball that time, the birthday boy, Julio Rivero, 17 today, number 50 for Frankfort. Family stopped by and said, hey, can you give him a shout-out? I said, absolutely. Happy birthday. Durbin back to pass. Going up top. Good spiral on this one, just a little too far. Once again.
Looking for Blake Miller that time. Another well-thrown ball, Sean, but just a little too far over Miller's head.
A good look at Miller as he heads back to the sideline. It's going to bring up 4th and long here.
Good job by the defense for Frankfort.
Frankfort gets the stand, so Josiah Smith back to punt. He's got 2 punts inside the 20.
Oh, boy.
Ran into the kicker. You're going to have a flag on the play here. It's downed inside the 10-yard line, so a great kick regardless, but watch the contact here.
Oh, boy, not much, but still contact.
You worry about the legs of the kickers,
Yep.
and that's what you're trying to protect there.
Got a hand in there.
And it's tough for the defender because he's so close to having that block.
The thing you don't want to give these guys any freebies here tonight, you know. Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Now, Coach Pelly has a decision to make here because I believe it's only a 5-yard penalty.
Yes.
So it's still going to be 4th and long. Do you take it or do you – the punt was inside the 10-yard line. They're going to decline it. And I think that's a great coaching decision there by Coach Pelly. So instead of 4th and 8, it will now be 1st and 10 for Frankfort. Their first drive started inside the 20-yard line. This one starts inside the 10. They officially mark it at the 8. Frankfort not necessarily a running team this year. Quarterback Doug Wood leads the team in rushing yards with 209 yards on the ground this season. They hand it off the middle here. Tough to see who got that carry for Frankfort that time.
They're going to mark them a couple on that.
Nelson Honor there with a 1-yard carry. It was a good look inside the face mask of quarterback Doug Wood. Having a nice junior season at that quarterback role. Drops back, throws it to the outside. Going to go to Cohen Dunn here. Dunn picks up some yardage. He'll be out near the first down. Looks like he's right at the marker.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a first down.
And they'll give it to him.
Great play call.
Nine yards on the play gives him the first down. Yet to see Quincy Perry be targeted in this hot dog offense. I'm sure we will at some point this evening.
There's a keeper.
Wood's going to keep it himself. He comes out and he slides, but good pickup on first down. He'll gain 3.
A nice job. Recognized the pressure. Saw the hole open. Just took what he could get. Got down.
Actually gave him 4 on that play. Defense in his face. Wood's going to scramble again.
Nice tackle, too.
Another
Open
positive
field.
gain, 3 more yards.
It's a big open field tackle. Take a look one more time. Yeah, and he's getting these these defenders, he's getting them off their feet, and he's just running around them. 3rd and 1 now. This is big 3rd and 1.
Going to hand off inside.
That was a big hit, but boy, it looked like
Nelson Honor is going to be just short. Looked like he picked up 1 there to bring up 4th.
Wow, number 65. Got a big bear paw right in there, and That might have been the saving tackle right there.
Number 4 in there as well, Ryan Taylor. He leads the team in tackles with 49 tackles on the season. He also has a kickoff return for a touchdown. Excuse me, Cannon Bruns is the leading tackler with 49, but Ryan Taylor does have that kickoff return for a touchdown.
Frankfort deciding what they're going to do here. Got like 10 on the play clock right now.
Trying to get the play in, thinking about what they want to do. You may see a timeout
here. Coach is
going
to call a timeout, yeah. Probably a lot of conversation right there. 4th and 1. You're pretty far back in your own area.
Yeah, inside the 30. I definitely understand being aggressive, but at the same time, your opponent across the field is no slouch either, and you hate to put them in scoring distance right away. But if you go for it here, it's a good timeout. You want to talk about it. You want to make sure that everybody understands. You can't afford a false start penalty here, anything like that. For these hot dogs, they've got Western Boone tonight. They play at Danville next Friday. They go on the road to North Montgomery the following Friday before they come back here for the final home game of the season on October 14th against Crawfordsville. We will have that one for you right here on the ISC Sports Network and Hot Dog TV. Big volleyball match headed your way Tuesday from Frankfort as Clinton Central will come to town. That'll be a mental health game. Frankfort a heartbreaking loss last night to county rival Clinton Prairie. Frankfort does go for it here. They snap. Wood keeps it, tries to get outside, and he got it just past the mark.
He got it.
Give him a yard and a half there. We'll call it 2.
Nice job. He looked to see if anybody was open. Found that hole. Just needed 1 yard. Got it. That is a big pickup by the Hot Dogs right there to keep that ball, that time of possession. Don't give it back to that offense that's been scoring so much. Try to keep it in your hands.
That was leading tackler on the team, Cannon Bruns, that came in that time. But Doug Wood had already picked up enough for the first down. Wood pump fakes, goes over the top, down the middle. Ooh. Looking for Burns, incomplete pass. You got to think as the season goes along and more teams start to see film, you know, Frankfurt's definitely got to spread it out and go to their other weapons. Teams are starting to kind of key in on Perry. Burns was a featured weapon that had, I think he had 3 touchdowns called back in week 1.
I believe so, yeah.
He had a heck of a week 1 game. Unfortunately, behind him, there were some laundry on the field. They're going deep to Perry here, jump ball, and it looked like an interception, and it is.
That one just underthrown, trying to get to Perry. And take a look one more time.
That's number 18, Reed Prinzel.
He's just with better position than the receiver that time, able to come up with that interception. A heck of a catch.
Yeah. Played the ball almost like the wide receiver there. Just kept great position and came down with the takeaway.
Got to get the D back going again here.
Going to run it out here, and that's going to be really close to the first down. So they mark it. Looks like he's going to be 2 yards short.
There's a quick hitter right up the gut.
Weekly with 3 carries for 19 yards early on in this one. Rowan Durbin under center. Send a man in motion. They hand it off to Weekly again.
Well
Honor
read.
meets him right there, but it looks like he's got enough for the first down.
Got him marked right there. They're going to give him the first down.
But you can see Honor strength right there. 89 for Frankfurt's going to run on here. Evans Machora. 63 going to come off. Fresh set of downs for the Stars. Right around the 5-minute mark, first quarter action. They hand off again. Weekly able to fall forward, though, and it's keeping those legs moving. Positive yardage here, 3 more.
How about Honor Ramirez, man? He is a quick mover.
Yeah.
I mean, he is fast to the ball. He holds them up.
He's been in on almost every single run play that we've seen so far today.
And he must just be the spy. And Coach says when number 4 touches the ball, I want you to get him.
3 men in the backfield. Durbin's going to keep it himself. He falls forward. Good run there on first down or second down. Depending on the spot here, they may have picked up another first down. And they do. They're going to wave them on.
Move the chains.
Western Boone Stars ranked number 8 in 3A this season. Again, their only loss, a tough loss against number 5 3A Tri-West. 41-34 in a high-scoring affair.
Once again, they've keyed down on Weekly a couple times here. And like I said, it's almost like you're spying on Weekly. He gets the ball, we're going to get him.
Yeah, his first couple runs, 9 yards, 8 yards. His last 3, though, 2, 3, and 1.
But they have so many weapons back there that you just can't focus on one guy. As soon as you do that, then Durbin's going to burn you.
The Sagamore Conference matchup tonight. Western Boone at 2-1, coming off that loss from Tri-West. Southmont and Tri-West right now tied at the top of the standings at 3-0 apiece. Good run here on second down, picks up a big chunk of that yardage.
Right now, Western Boone's just happy with this ground and pound game they got going on right now. It really wears on a defense, you know. Big third down for the Dogs here.
Durbin with just one wide receiver spread out. Going to keep it himself here. A little option play. Hurdles the pile in the middle.
Oh, boy.
Falls forward. They'll have the first down.
Well, that's a heck of a run. As you see, he comes here, leaps over the pack there. He gets hit by 2 guys, but he's got number 20 giving him a push in the back that time. Bales says, I'll help you get it, my friend.
Pete, when we saw Durbin walking around on the field before the game, I looked at him and I said, he's built like a quarterback. He really is. He just looks the part. Great size is number 13. Frankfort's going to jump here. We'll see, though. I mean, the whole line from Frankfort moved. No, they're saying encroachment. I'll tell you, usually if you get that many defenders jumping at once, so the ball usually moves or there's a false start. It's just a 5-yard penalty against Frankfort. But it makes it now 1st and 5 as Western Boone knocking on the door of the red zone. Durbin rolls out to his right, had an option there, decides to keep it himself, cuts back, falls forward. He's down inside the 5.
And man, they bet hard on Weekly, and that freed Durbin up.
The ball spotted right at the 5-yard line now. 1st and goal here for Western Boone. You saw where the Hot Dogs were starting to key in on Weekly and slow him down a little bit, and Durbin started to pick up his rushing attack. They hand to Weekly. Weekly in the middle.
Oh, he's close.
It's Nelson Honor once again on the tackle. Going to have him down right about the 1-yard line.
They're going to hurry up. They're going to hold him up, though.
Frankfort's going to have to take a timeout here.
Yep.
They were trying to make some substitutions on the play, so second timeout taken by Frankfort. This will give us an opportunity to thank our sponsors here tonight, Healthy Communities of Clinton County. The coalition was formed in 2006 as a partnership of healthcare providers, service care providers, educators, and community leaders who were interested in addressing issues of health in the Clinton County community. Now, over 15 years later, the coalition is still committed to making permanent changes by encouraging policy, system, and environmental changes with the desire to always make the healthy choice the easy choice. Learn more at healthyclintoncounty.com. I want to thank Laura Archibald and the entire staff at Healthy Communities of Clinton County. They put on a really cool exhibit here earlier in the week at Prairie Creek here in Frankfort. Had backpacks out there. Represented, I believe, the number of kids that committed suicide. They just kind of put it out there where people could come read the statistics and the different things, and they do so much for this community to highlight. So we want to thank them, and if it wasn't for all of our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring these broadcasts to you. So timeout, Frankfort already down to just one timeout here in the first half. We're still in the first quarter. They hand off. Weekly tries to go over the pile. Second attempt. That should have him in. And it's a touchdown, Western Boone.
Take a look. He goes over the top. He's met right there. He's able to scooch his body around, just around the pack. Falls forward, and that's another TD for the Stars.
Western Boone up 13-0. Josiah Smith will come in, 6 for 6 on the season, PATs. That last one just barely got through. We'll see. Get a stronger kick here, and then Frankfort jumps, so
we'll make it just a little bit easier.
Western Boone may think about going for 2 here now as the ball gets moved up a little bit. They're just going to decline it. Kick down, and let's go. This one way through. That might have been good from 50.
I was going to say, that was pretty well-kicked ball, at least 40.
Yeah. So 14-0 now, Western Boone on top of Frankfort. Coach Byers and his ball club back against the wall here in the first quarter against a formidable opponent, to say the least. Talked about the hot dog schedule earlier on and the opponents they've faced so far. You know, you had a team that they faced in Clinton Prairie who was knocking just outside of the rankings in the top 20 anyway. Tri-West, they were number 5 in 3A. Southmont's number 12 in 2A. They got Western Boone tonight, who's number 8. So they've played 3 ranked opponents. And Western Boone really is the same way. They played Sheridan in week 1. Took down Bud Wright's squad. Sheridan's ranked number 11 right now in the AP poll. Tri-West, they lost that one, but they played number 5 in 3A. And then they've got Frankfort tonight, but obviously next week it's that showdown kind of for the upper echelon of the Sagamore Conference. They'll face Southmont, who's undefeated right now in conference play, but that could change tonight because they're going against a very tough Danville squad that's never an easy out. Southmont's kind of heading into the meat of their season. They're undefeated to this point. We'll see if they can keep that momentum up.
Some tough opponents coming up, that's for sure.
This kick right down the middle, taken by Burns. Burns faked the handoff to Burge. Finds some daylight through the middle. Got some speed, runs into the kicker and Smith. But a nice return there from Jacob Burns, and that's what the Frankfort Hot Dogs needed.
And how about your kicker, Josiah Smith, standing him up.
And this is the best starting field position that the Hot Dogs have had all night long. So at the 35-yard line, under a minute to go here, first quarter action. Wood under pressure. Rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Throws this one towards the sideline, and Cohen Dunn unable to make his way back for it.
Boy, Wood has got some feet. He was able to scramble out of there. I thought he was caught.
Running for his life tonight, that is for sure. So far tonight, Doug Wood 1 of 7 for just 9 yards. Threw an interception on that last drive for the Hot Dogs. Wood keeps it himself. Now he's going to kind of fling it out ahead.
Wow.
How about that play? That looked like a little Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers-esque, right? I guess Patrick Mahomes for the younger generation today.
A little shuffle pass out there. Able to get some positive yardage out of that one, Sean. Makes it a little bit easier on the Hot Dogs now with a 3rd and 5.
That is the first catch tonight for Quincy Perry. Goes for 5 yards. There you go. You're having trouble getting it to him. They've been kind of doubling him up tonight. You make it look like a running play and then just shovel it out. Wood rolls to his left again. And he's got Jarman out there for the first down. Catch made at the 50-yard line.
Good catch.
9-yard pickup.
Frankfort now with a little momentum, moving the ball here. Woods rolls out. Got a wide open man. Nice job putting the ball right in the hands.
Well, Caden Jarman he's built like a tight end, isn't he? Wearing number 88 out there. He had a nice week 1 game. This one caught by Perry, a diving effort. They give him the catch.
Yeah, they give him the catch on that one.
5-yard gain
Nice
for the
job
Hot Dogs.
for Perry, get his hands out there. Able to control the ball.
2 catches, 10 yards now for Perry. Frankfort starting to move the ball here at the end of the first quarter. They hand off the middle. Nelson Honor met right around the line of scrimmage. He's going to get 1.
I'm telling you, that is a serious defense. Oh, boy. Woo.
That's going to end the first quarter here from Frankfort High School. Right now, Western Boone on top, 14-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Second quarter action. It's homecoming tonight from Frankfort. Finding affordable, quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there's now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a 3rd season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, iscsportsnetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
We welcome you back here to the yard at Frankfort High School. Second quarter set to start. Frankfort with their best possession of the night so far. Wood rolls out to his left. Pass made. It's Jarman. Another big pickup for Frankfort.
Number 88, Jarman doing a great job of running his routes and getting open. And Wood is just putting it right in there.
Wood with 37 yards passing now. Jarman with 2 catches for 18. The Hot Dogs offense starting to come alive here in the second quarter. Wood drops back. Frankfort might have got away with a hold there.
Wow.
Looking for Jarman again over the middle.
I think Wood would like to have that one back again. He was rushed a little bit out of the pocket, but he was able to get away and put that out there. And number 88, boy, he had a chance at it.
Yeah, Jarman's starting to find some separation there. We got Jarman and Perry both on the same side. They go to Perry here. Perry makes a move. He'll get out of bounds. Another completion. Nice play. I think they'll pick up 7 on that one. So it was a quiet first few possessions here for the Hot Dogs and their passing offense, but this drive starting to throw it around a little bit. 3rd down and 3. Definitely a manageable 3rd down situation. They give it to Honor. He tries to get up the middle, and boy, credit the big fella in the middle for Western Boone. I believe it was 65.
Yeah, 65 has been impressive
Luke
here tonight.
Barta. He was moving so fast it was tough for me to see his jersey.
Barta was the one in the first quarter was able to get his hands up and beat that one pass attempt down. He's been doing a lot of work here tonight.
Frankfort going to go for it on 4th down. Got a couple of Western Boone Stars to jump. No flag on the play. Wood in trouble, being chased by 3, kind of throws it out and done. Can't come up with it.
Desperation for Wood, but he was able to put it out there where Dunn had a chance at it. Take a look one more time. 4 guys after Wood. Kind of throws a duck out that way.
That was the desperation pass to try to save it, but I'll tell you, it about paid off for him. Still, that drive right there has got to give the Hot Dogs some confidence. You think, Pete, they were able to move the ball down the field. And that's really the first possession all night long where Frankfort wasn't pinned back inside their own 20-yard line.
Absolutely. And Caden Jarman really did a great job getting open, and Frankfort did a good job of their play calling, spreading it around.
Western
Gave
Boone,
a good chance for your defense to rest, too.
their first possession here in the second half. And, boy, a pancake block that kind of carried over there.
Held 74. Goodness. That's a sophomore.
Nine-yard completion there on 1st down to bring up 2nd down and 1. They sling it out here, and they get it to Ethan Bales. He already has a 59-yard touchdown on the night, and if this one stands, it is a 3 or 4 yarder here. 64-yard touchdown. Wow.
One more time, take a look. Right there at the 31 is where he caught it. Able to break through. And poor tackling. But that's a tough man to bring down.
Josiah Smith back for his 3rd extra point attempt of the night. This is a quick strike offense from Western Boone, and it's good. 21-0, your score. How about the night for Ethan Bales? 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. First one, 59 yards. That one, 64 yards. That's 123 yards on 2 catches. Unbelievable night for that young man. A little over 10 minutes to go here before the half. It is homecoming here at Frankfort High School, so at halftime we'll have a little longer festivities as they'll name the homecoming queen. They may name a king now, too. Big man on campus is what it's called at Frankfort now.
Big man on campus.
We didn't do that in my days of the Hot Dogs, but that was a long time ago.
Might have been 1954, 55, and my mom would have been the basketball and the football.
Oh, yeah?
Yep,
both. Had it twice in a year, huh?
Yep.
Well, congratulations to Judy.
And Judy. I think they said no more.
No more. You're done. You keep winning them.
That's it. No more.
Smith to kick off now for Western Boone, who's got that 21-0 lead. Burge will take this one. Brings it out, and he's across the 20. Big hit right there. That was Connor Baroon's number 3, man. He is like a missile. Watch this hit. Bang.
I called him the cannon.
Now, good job by Burge to kind of twist and not take that one solid. Yeah.
Shot out of
Cannon
there like
Bruins.
that.
Why am I calling him the missile?
Yeah. Yeah. These guys are, they definitely like to hit.
We don't know how great of a stretch this Western Boone team has had lately. There's a good first down run for Frankfort.
Ramirez again.
Yeah.
This Ducks
Running
below
low.
the tackle that time. Yeah, got them legs moving, kept the head down.
His best carry of the night with 9. Start talking about Western Boone's run, 89-30 under Coach Justin Pelly. That is the 24th best record in the state over the last 10 seasons. Slings it out here to Jacob Burns and another first down. So Frankfort's starting to find a way to move the football. That's Jacob Burns' first catch tonight. Wood back in shotgun. He fakes the handoff to Honor.
Oh, this time they
Now
got
gonna be
to
sacked,
him.
yeah. Connor Bruins is in there, number 50. Zane Sturgis is in there.
That time just too quick back in the backfield. Woods just not able to break away from anyone.
So that's definitely going to back him up here.
That'll stick him back about 2nd and 16 now.
Wood back to pass. Throws it out to this side. Burns slowed up just a little bit. He saw that defender coming downhill at him. Incomplete pass from Wood that time. Going to bring up a 3rd and long. And these are the type of situations, if you're the Hot Dogs, you don't want to be in tonight.
Not tonight, no.
Backed up in your own territory. We'll see, though. They were in a similar situation in week 1 against Clinton Central, and they aired it out for about a 30-yard bomb to Quincy Perry. They're looking deep here. Wood rolls out, runs out of room, and then swatted down, and it's 65 again. Luke Barta.
He was all over the field.
Good closing speed from Barta, and you can see there's Wood. He's frustrated. Just when you feel like the offense is starting to get some rhythm and starting to move, they go backwards and trying to find some space. Wood's going to get some coaching up there on the sideline, have a conversation, see if they can get this offense rocking. Already a 17th pass attempt in this one.
Good kick.
Yeah, good kick by Juan Ramos.
Nice tackle even. Away.
Ryan Taylor with maybe a half-yard return there on that punt. Frankfort's coverage team gets down and does a great job there. 14,
That is
Jacob
great,
Burns.
That Ryan Taylor is a very good returner. You give him a little bit of space, and he can take it to the house.
Western Boone will start this possession at their 31-yard line. Their first drive of the game, 2 plays, 68 yards and a touchdown. The third possession, another touchdown, and then we saw them put their third score on the board.
Watching Durbin tonight's just so far this first half, he's just played with so much composure back there.
Really taking what the defense gives him at this point. Screen pass in a wide open field.
Screen pass.
Boy, another big play for Western Boone. And
look how quick.
If he stays on his feet, he may take this one all the way to the house. And he is.
I told you he's dangerous. Wow.
69-yard screen play, touchdown, Ryan Taylor.
Off a screen pass one more time. Look at this. Plays it just right. breaks to the outside, switches the football out. Got a chance at him right here. Gets tripped up. Boy, you think he's going down, but no. Keeps his feet up, a little high stepping right into the end zone.
What a night for these Western Boone Stars. Josiah Smith good again. And it is 28-0. Still 8 minutes to go before the half. And if you're curious or wondering, in high school football, after the half, if anybody at any point there is a lead of 35 points or more, it is a running clock. And we're obviously very, very close to being in that situation here.
Could be.
Frankfort just has not had an answer tonight for the big plays from Western Boone.
No, something that we've seen is that Western Boone has not been afraid to throw the ball.
Again, I understand the thought process by Frankfort and their defense here was we got to pack the box, we got to stop this running attack. And Rowan Durbin has said, okay, I'm going to take what the defense gives me. The offense from Western Boone has said, okay, we're going to take what you give us. And right now, he is rolling. 4 of 6, 201 yards, 3 touchdowns for Rowan Durbin. 2 catches, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Ethan Bales. 1 catch, 69 yards, and a touchdown for Ryan Taylor. The other touchdown was scored by Trevor Weekly on a 1-yard run from right at the goal line.
And I got to tell you what, this special teams by the Stars here are impressive. Also, this coverage right here. And there are guys not even being blocked. They're down there meeting him head on.
Burns with nowhere to go that time.
Nowhere. There was no holes.
Trying to run it behind a wedge, and there's no wedge.
No wedge. That is tough.
So Frankfort will start this one at their own 23-yard line. Wood, hands off. Honor. Takes it. He's hit right around the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a couple of yards here. Loss of 3.
Nowhere to go.
Honor with 6 carries tonight for 10 yards. And one of his carries went for 9. I mean, that shows you about that front interior defense of Western Boone and what they've been able to do tonight.
Oh, boy.
That one just a little low. Catch was ruled made. And no gain on the play.
31 get it. Looked like a 31 almost got a finger on it.
Looks like a little rain falling now out on the field. Wood drops back, trying to roll away from pressure. He's being chased by Bruns and others. Going to throw in a good job by Burns coming back for the ball, so that's not an intentional grounding call.
Right now, Woods is just not being able to get his feet set, get anything delivered out there. A lot of pressure coming from different directions.
They're going to run out. Juan Ramos here to punt this one away. Frankfort had that really good drive earlier. Ended up turning it over on downs, but I thought that was going to give them a little bit of confidence on offense. Still struggling, and now you've complicate things by putting a little moisture out on the field.
Going Taylor. Looked like he was just going to let it go.
His legs do not quit moving. He's finally going to be brought down at about the 43-yard line.
He decides there's enough room right there. I think I can pick it up and gain a few. Look.
And
there wasn't much.
Look at those feet. He just keeps churning with the feet.
I love the effort.
Takes 3 hot dogs to bring him down. So a little bit of rain here tonight on homecoming.
I'm not sure if there's a flag out there also.
There's one back around the 22-yard line. See a little conversation here amongst the officials. Looks like a personal foul against Western Boone.
Yeah, they'll mark off 15.
I'm guessing it came after the play, so it'll be.
There's going to be another one.
You'll move 15 yards back. Yep, and then now first down for Western Boone. So he was at the 43. It's going to push him to the opposite side of the field here. But for Western Boone, it really hasn't mattered where they've started from tonight.
No.
We've seen some quick strikes and some big plays out of this offense.
But I will say that it's been a pretty clean game as far as penalties-wise. The first week we covered the Dogs, that's one of the things, that they talked about that they had to clean up. A lot of penalties, a lot of unnecessary penalties. They've done a really good job of keeping her cool here tonight, especially when you look up that scoreboard. You see that big score up there. It's easy to get frustrated.
Sure. For Frankfort, it's just about trying to get better with each possession, each play at this point in time, working on the fundamentals. Western Boone hands off up the middle. I believe it's Weekly. We got a flag on the play here. We'll see who this one's against. If it stands, it's a gain of 4.
See if we can see anything in there. I don't know if there's a hold. I don't see anything right off the back.
Yep, hold.
Maybe
Usually when
on
it's
number.
thrown by the main official from behind the play like that, it's against the offense. So that's going to back them up a little further. So Western Boone getting a little sloppy now. They had a personal foul penalty that pushed them back 15 yards, and now a hold that's going to push them back another 10. Take away that running play, back them up. Ball going to be at the 32-yard line. It'll bring up first down and 20. Durbin turns. Going to roll out to the right, looking down the field. He's got his receiver. This play caught out to about the 42-yard line.
Brought down by Quincy Perry. Well, I tell you what, Perry about got there when he was switching the football over. I think at this point you got to be thinking, if they put that ball in the air and someone catch, you got to be looking to at least try to take a swipe at that ball.
At this point in time, it's being slippery.
Yep.
Go for some turnovers here. It's how you're going to fight to try to get yourself back in this contest. You need some things to go your way.
Oh, nice.
There's a great defensive play in the middle from the Hot Dogs.
That's submarine right down. Take a look at this one again. Boom.
That's 61 for Frankfort. Wyatt Criswell, the 6 foot, 210 senior, making his presence known.
Submarines right down, able to get around the ankles and nowhere to go. 3rd and 11. See if the Dogs get a stop right here. That rain is coming down pretty good now.
Really, so far, the Dogs have done a nice job against the leading rusher from Western Boone and Trevor Weekly. He's got 10 carries for 35 yards right now. Young man has 769 yards on the season and averages 154 yards per game. So, Pete, let me ask you this then. Do you take that as a small victory? When you said, hey, defensively, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make them beat us over the top, and so Western Boone has proven they're willing to throw the football. But you've stuck to that run defense that you wanted. You're packing those guys in the box, and you said, if Western Boone wins tonight, it's not going to be because Trevor Weekly has 150 yards on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You take any victory that you can get at this point. It's all, a learning process. So Coach was really happy with the way his team practiced this week. He said, actually, over the last couple weeks, he's been real proud about how they've come together. And, and if that was their focus here tonight is we're going to make sure that we're going to do our best to stop that running game. If they beat us over the top, then so be it. We have faith in our secondary. And, yeah, absolutely.
Something else I loved in the notes that Coach Byers sent over to us was the fact that he mentioned the academics. He was like, we're working really hard with this team to keep their grades up, make sure that, they're obviously, one, eligible, but two, that they're being successful in the classroom. They've had study groups amongst themselves.
Yep, study tables, everybody participating in the study tables. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Isn't the goal, is to make these better young men, as the years go by.
So out of the timeout, 3rd down and 11 for Western Boone. Got a pump fake, going to throw here. Got a wide-open receiver down the field.
Oh, no.
Able to make a move.
Oh, Blake
and
Miller.
Just like that, Blake Miller strikes.
Nobody's seen him.
59-yard strike for a touchdown.
Take a look one more time. He is wide open. Cameraman says, I don't even know where he's at.
Blazing down the field is a senior from Western Boone. 59-yard touchdown pass from Rowan Durbin, his 4th touchdown pass of the night. Still 4:28 to go here in the first half, and Rowan Durbin has 270 yards through the air, 4 touchdowns.
Mercy.
Again, this is a young man who only had 408 passing yards in the first 5 games of the season. He was efficient when they asked him to throw it, but this was not necessarily known as a big passing attack. And tonight, you're seeing that Western Boone is one of those teams that's ready to make some noise in 3A when the tournament rolls around.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not afraid. That rain's coming down pretty good. They were not afraid to throw the ball. Blake Miller, man, Magic Man, just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's at that magic mark now, 35-0, where once we hit halftime, when we come out to start the third quarter, it'll be a rolling clock unless Frankfort can put some points on the board and cut into this deficit before halftime.
You definitely got to have some kind of a run here. You got to keep that defense over on the sideline for a little bit. Get them a good rest. You're going into halftime.
Frankfort needs to put together a drive here. Whether you come away with points or not, need some positive plays, some chunk plays here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let that defense rest. Get ready for the second half. See if these guys can get like 7 on the board.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't know coming into tonight's game that, when we were talking about the passing attack, I thought it was going to be talking about Wood and Perry. Both of those guys ranked in the state with their passing yards and their receptions. Tonight, Western Boone has put up the gaudy numbers in the passing attack.
Absolutely. Again, good coverage. Not much room for Frankfort to get out of there. This time they are able to get it up to the 25, 24, right around there.
Frankfort's definitely been a heavy passing attack already, 19 pass attempts for quarterback Doug Wood. Not surprising, this is what they do. They like to do the air raid offense. They spread you out, throw it down the field.
Good catch.
Burns with his 2nd catch of the night.
Jacob Burns doing a really good job of getting open, too, on those short ones. Able to get out of bounds, stop that clock. Still 4 minutes to go here in this half.
You gained 3 on the play there.
Good run, good run. Get a few more.
Honor able to push the pile there. Be a couple yards short of the sticks, but you said, Pete, finding some avenues, getting low. Keeps the legs churning.
Oh, look at the teammates get behind him, too. Fighting for every bit of that yardage. 3rd and 3 now.
The handoff again.
Oh, nice run. Go.
Big run, spins out of the tackle. But a first down for Nelson. He's running hard right now, his Honor.
One more time. Look, chance at him right there. No one able to get on him. Boy, number 4, Ryan Taylor. Offense, defense. He's got it going on. He's a tough young man.
Hand off to Honor. Right around the line of scrimmage. Looks like they'll give him a gain of 1 here. Said number 50 was in there on that tackle. Zane Sturgis, 5'10 senior for Western Boone. Wood back to pass. He's got Burns. Looks like a gain of 6 that time from Wood to Burns. Burns' 3rd catch here tonight.
Give him another manageable 3rd down now, 3rd and 5. Trying to keep this defense guessing. So far doing a good job on the play calling. Mixing it up. Got a timeout call now. Coach wants to talk this one over.
Frankfort's going to take their final time out of the half and have a conversation here. Is trying to put a drive together. Done a good job moving the football so far. Coach Byers wants to talk it over with his guys. It gives us an opportunity to think about our sponsors tonight. Ardente Dental offers high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Our teams are all trained and knowledgeable in many areas of dentistry. We believe strongly in continuing education to provide our patients with the latest technology and techniques. Look forward to providing the highest quality of dentistry achievable not only for you, but for your family and friends as well. Make sure you visit ardentedental.com for more information. Ardente Dental, healthy smiles start here. Our broadcast tonight also brought to us by our friends at Defining Looks Wig, Hair, and Nail Salon, where they can assist you with a wig for your hair loss needs due to COVID-19, any medical conditions such as cancer, or just age-related thinning hair. They're also certified in toppers, wigs for kids, and children with hair loss. Find them at defininglooks.com on Facebook and Instagram. Find them at defininglooks.com or on Facebook and Instagram. They're located at 311 Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette. If you're familiar with Home Depot, where Home Depot's at, Party City, Defining Looks is in that same shopping plaza. Big 3rd down here for Frankfort. Coach Byers took the timeout, wanted to make sure he had the right play here. Wood throws out in the flat, got done. 1st down.
Done. Great hands this time. Good play call. Right there, Wood putting it right on the money.
1st down play here for Frankfort. Wood rolling right again, trying to roll the pocket, buy some time. He scrambles out over that Western Boone sideline. Looks like he'll gain 3 or 4 here on 1st down. That pressure's really getting there, though.
Frankfort really working at far sideline.
Give Wood 3 on that gain to bring up 2nd down and 7. We'll go back to Nelson Honor. He'll fall forward for 1. In that week 1 matchup with Clinton Central, we didn't see a ton of runs featuring Nelson Honor Ramirez. He's getting some work here tonight. That's his 10th carry in the contest. Came up holding his elbow a little bit there. And if you think he's not getting some work in, the paint is literally coming off that young man's helmet. Sling it out to Jarman. Jarman makes a man miss. Looked like he lost the football. Fumble on the play. And that's the problem with the rain. It starts to get wet. Western Boone on top of it. We'll see what the call is
when
here.
He puts it, does he put it down with his hands? Oh, no, it's
loose.
out before it comes out. Oh, boy.
Well, they called him down, though. What a break for Frankfort here.
That is huge, yep.
Going to get a timeout from Western Boone, and I think Coach Pelly wants to have a conversation here, not only with his team, but I think he wants to talk to the officials a little bit about that last play as well. It was an 11-yard gain from Wood to Jarman. Hey, every once in a while you need some breaks to go your way. I mean, it's a home game here for Frankfort. We'll take another look at it here.
Got the ball right there.
Tucks it
tucked
away.
away. It looks like it maybe gets hit right there by the other receiver, and that's what starts it out coming loose.
Yep, just away from his body there, and they called him down even though the ball is clearly out on the replay.
And I think with the position that the official were in, I don't know if they really even saw it bouncing around like it did other than being able to slow it down.
Again, we have the benefit of replay.
They
not
do
only
not.
that, we can slow it way down. They do not. So, break for Frankfort. We'll take it. I said we. Class of 97 alumni. Wood back in shotgun. He moves on to the other side. He rolls left. Stop. Plants his feet. Throws downfield. And, well, I tell you, Quincy Perry's having a hard time shaking the defenders that they've had shadowing him tonight. He had one-on-one coverage that time, but Chase Richwine was just right there step for step with him. Wood not afraid to throw it, though, when Quincy's in coverage. Obviously, we've seen him go up and make some spectacular catches throughout this year.
Oh, nice
Wood
job.
somehow slips out of that one, but the ball comes loose again.
Oh, no.
And Western Boone's pointing their direction. Let's see. This is a great play right here from Wood. Spins away, jumps over the pile, and then the ball just comes loose. And Western Boone does come up with it. So what's the old fable that said, like, the wrongs get righted, but there's something clever you're supposed to be able to say there, and I don't have the words. So the turnover gives the ball back to the Western Boone Stars with 1:52 on the clock here before the half. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Western Boone. Durbin still back to pass here, and they look trying to go over the top, and once again a catch made. 24-yard pass play here. Blake Miller goes up and makes a heck of a catch.
Miller just went up and took that one, brought it down to him.
Durbin back again. They're looking over the middle. Oh, right on the money. That one right through the hands of Miller. Just shy of 300 passing yards in the first half for Rowan Durbin, 294. 4 touchdowns. Frankfort still really crowding that line of scrimmage, so Western Boone, they're going to show off their air attack here, and they hit
ugly
Ethan Bales, and he has got wheels. We have seen it tonight. When you get him in open space, the young man is a speedster.
We do have a flag back here, but this could be a late hit on the QB. This could be a late hit on the QB.
Durbin saying that as well. Yeah, personal foul, roughing the passer. By the way, it does not matter. A 50-yard strike. Unbelievable night for Rowan Durbin and his wide receivers. $344 yards and 5 touchdowns in the first half for Durbin. That is the 3rd receiving touchdown for Ethan Bales tonight. He has touchdowns of 59, 64, and 50. Those are Madden-like numbers. The extra point good. Josiah Smith stays perfect on the night. And now a 42-0 lead for Western Boone at halftime, or as we approach halftime here at Frankfort. Homecoming night that's got a little bit of rain and marred a little bit by the scoreboard right now here at the Yard. And looking ahead at Frankfort's season, they go to Danville next week. Danville's playing Southmont tonight. They'll go to North Montgomery, so back-to-back road games before coming back home for the final game of the regular season against Crawfordsville. We'll have that one here for you on the ISC Sports Network. Speaking of the network tonight, multiple games going on. We've got this one for you. There's another Sagamore Conference matchup tonight with Crawfordsville and North Montgomery. You can find that one on the ISC. Big game tonight on My Indy TV with our ISC crew is Lawrence North at Ben Davis. We've got another crew going North Putnam at Cascade. Tonight, that one presented by Endeavor Communications. We'll try to get you some scores at halftime from around the area as well. Other teams that are playing, Clinton Prairie is at Delphi tonight. Clinton Central is at Eastern. Tri-West at Lebanon. This kickoff, because of the penalty and the roughing the passer, from a lot closer up and went ahead and put that one all the way through the end zone. Pete, you and I got to see the makeover, the inside of Case Arena earlier in the season for volleyball. I was there personally last night as well. Such a beautiful facility and a lot of upgrades taking place here around the campus of Frankfort. I mean, the whole front of the school looks completely different than it did back in the 90s when I strolled the halls.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job.
But it looks beautiful as you drive up the road. You see Frankfort High School, and obviously they got kind of a marquee entrance look now. You've got Case Arena sitting there. Parking lot just got redone. Going to get a false start penalty against Frankfort here. That'll back them up a little more. We got first down and 15 and put the ball back to the 15-yard line. Western Boone will run some fresh legs out on the field for defense. Wood back to pass. Over the middle. Missed his target there in Burns. Already 25 pass attempts for Doug Wood in the first half. 74 yards on the night through the air for the junior quarterback. Really tonight, relatively, has been penalty-free, not too bad. Handful of penalties on both teams. See the trainers working on Nelson Honor down here on this side of the field as well as they sling this one out to Burns. He's going to pick up a couple here, maybe two. It'll be Burns' fourth catch on the night. He's got 13 yards through the air. Everything for Frankfort has really been dink and dunk plays, not any big plays to really hang your hat on here in the first half just yet. Handful of plays that went 9 yards, but nothing that's gone more than 10 yards down the field other than that Caden Jarman reception. Wood here was trying to keep it on a run, but does not get back to the line of scrimmage, so going to be a sack here, and then it brings up fourth down. And how about this aggressive coaching from Justin Pell? He takes a timeout. Up 42-0.
Boy, in that last play, Talbot, number 31 for Western Boone, just came in and laid a lick on Woods. Bounced, I hit him so hard, they both bounced off each other.
It looked like a designed run play there, but didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, so lost some yardage there. Western Boone going to put a couple players back to receive this punt. Be number 4 Ryan Taylor, and number 18 and Reed Prinzel. Ramos will handle the punt. Gets this one away. End over end kick. It's going to take out towards midfield.
Got a nice roll out of it.
Yeah, nice roll there. down by Quincy Perry and the Hot Dogs right at midfield at the 50-yard line. Now we'll see if Western Boone tries to be aggressive here. I mean, they took the timeout.
It's only going to leave about 18 seconds to do anything.
We've seen tonight, though, on 5 touchdown passes that they only needed about 4 or 5
seconds. That is true. That is true.
Big play numbers tonight. Again, just recapping, Rowan Durbin, 11 pass attempts, 344 yards, 5 touchdowns. And they're still back throwing. He goes deep down the middle. He's got Bales, and that's the first time tonight that Bales has caught a pass that didn't go for a touchdown. It's a 20-yard gain. That draws some boos from the Frankfort faithful. The clock starts to wind now as it was a first down play. They're going to get one more play here. Western Boone, they set up a screen, and Frankfort's all over at that time. Great job by the defense there to sniff that one out. But your score at the half, it's all Western Boone right now, 42-0 on top of Frankfort. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you some scores from around the area. We'll get to watch some of the homecoming festivities here at Frankfort High School. Stay tuned.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
The offensive source in this quarter. Brady, hello, has the first down.
Smith tracks it down, shot at the buzzer.
Sideline, he cuts it back. Can he get to the goal line? Stankham looks for his man and fell from the seat of his pants, makes the grab. Johnson gets by that first wave, bounces it outside. Johnson into the end zone. Touchdown, Warren Central.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
Finding affordable, quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
The offensive source in this quarter. Brady, hello, has the first down. Smith tracks it down. Shot at the buzzer. Sideline. He cuts it back. Can he get to the goal line? Stankham looks for his man and fell from the seat of his pants. Makes the grab. Johnson gets by that first wave. Bounces it outside. Johnson into the end zone. Touchdown, Lawrence Central.
Finding affordable, quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
We welcome you back to the yard here at Frankfort High School at halftime. Score 42-0 Western Boone on top of Frankfort. Sean Walker, Pete Gasho here for you at halftime. Pete, Western Boone really just came out and dominated that first half here against Frankfort. Frankfort's had a little bit of a struggle to get the offense rolling. We've seen some drives they've put together where they've moved the ball a little bit, but it's just stumbled, not led to any points at this point in time.
We've seen some good and bad from both teams, really, but mostly right now Frankfort just struggling, with that defense, and they have got to be tired. They've been out there a long time, and the Stars there have controlled the ball quite a bit. You get a chance to see some of the replays here. Right there, that's number 2, Trevor Weekly, busting through the line. They did a good job of controlling him early on.
Yeah, just 10 carries for 35 yards in the first half. He does have a touchdown, but this is a young man that averages 154 yards a game. And so Frankfort's defense, if there's anything to hang their hat on, it's got to be that, right? I mean, you've slowed down the rushing attack.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They've been, and that's what they set out to do. But Western Boone wasn't afraid to just come back and say, okay, we're going to throw it over the top now. Now you got to stop us this way.
Speaking of passing numbers, again, we alluded to it in the first half, but if you're just now joining us, Rowan Durbin, 367 yards and 5 touchdowns in the first half. The young man Ethan Bales with 196 receiving yards on 5 catches. He has 3 touchdowns. And those are video game numbers. Those are crazy.
And it's been that kind of game for the Stars here.
It's homecoming tonight here at Frankfort High School as we continue to look at some of the highlights in the first half. And Nelson Honor, he's really gotten kind of the workload as far as the carries for the Hot Dogs tonight, and we've seen him fight for tough yardage. There's not been a lot of room up the middle for the Hot Dogs tonight. Been little plays of 1 or 2, and really I feel like that's where they've struggled a little bit, is to get into those second and third manageable situations.
And that front 4 of Western Boone is legit, and when a guy goes off, they bring another guy in who's just as big. So these guys, this is a big team.
This is a big team that's supposed to be a 2A team that's playing in 3A.
Yeah.
And that's why they're still finding success. They're well coached. You can tell these guys spent some time in the weight room, and they've been fighting. But credit the Hot Dogs a little bit up front,
defense,
too.
Yeah, as they key in on some of these inside plays, they've really tried to shut all of that down. But then again, it's just been the play calling and that young man right there.
If there's been an unsung hero tonight for Frankfort's defense, it's got to be Nelson Honor. I mean, he's literally been on almost every single tackle for Western Boone when they've tried to run the ball. We saw him leave a little bit earlier. He was getting some treatment on the sidelines on his elbow, but I did see he was down here in the escort line, escorted one of the potential queen candidates out on the field there at halftime. So hopefully he'll be all right, be able to come back here in the second half. For Frankfort, they have not been shut out in a couple of years. They're scoreless right now at the half, and I think that's something that maybe small victory, right, is come out and just try to get some points on the board. Find something positive here.
Absolutely. You don't stop. You just keep coming out and you play your game, and that's what they have to do. They got a decent rest there for the defense. Right at the end of that second quarter, defense got off the field a little bit, got a good rest. Now they're in at the halftime, get a little bit more rest.
Again, our score at the half, 42-0, Western Boone on top of Frankfort. Just got the winners handed to me there. They do obviously queen for homecoming. That was Jenny Garcia Cruz who took home that honor today at halftime, so congratulations to her. And then big man on campus, none other than Nelson Honor. We were just talking about him. We said he made his way back out there. Big man on campus for him as you see some of the replays roll from the night when the crown got placed here. And there's Nelson.
There you go.
And you see the elbow taped up there. He got a little bad before he comes back out here in the second half. They hit the lights. That's one of the new features here at Frankfort High School. They got new lights all around the stadium. They flash blue. Typically you see them after Frankfort Hot Dogs touchdowns, but so far tonight we have not gotten the opportunity to see that score on the board for Frankfort. Pete, I know you've got some scores from around the area. What's some of the scores at the half and in some of the other games that might have some interest in this one here?
Going through the Twitter wire, I guess, just looking around over at Lafayette Jeff and Harrison High School right now. They got that thing tied up 13-13. The Mavs are taking on the Cats over there. They're behind by 7. Kokomo leads them 14-7. Eastern right now leading Clinton Central 27-0. And a good one over in Delphi and Clinton Prairie. Delphi right now 20-14.
Wow.
Tri-West over Lebanon 14-0. And then I was able to look up Carroll and Tri-Central 21-7.
Did you
on that one?
Did I miss? Were you able to find a Tri-West Lebanon score by chance?
Tri-West Lebanon 14-0.
Tri-West is up on top of them. That's a tough team this year in Tri-West. For the games across the network on ISC tonight going on here, Ben Davis on top of Lawrence North 14-7. Cascade leading North Putnam 20-14. And North Montgomery putting a thumping on Crawfordsville right now 24-0. That's a team that
I tried to find that score.
Frankfort still to face both of those teams the last 2 weeks of the season. We'll take a break here at halftime. Looks like there's about 5 minutes on the clock before we get going with second half action. We'll step aside when we come back. Second half here, ISC Sports Network.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
The offensive source in this quarter. Brady, hello, has the first dunk.
Smith tracks it down. Shot at the buzzer.
Sideline. He cuts it back. Can he get to the goal line?
Stankham looks for his man and fell from the seat of his pants. Makes the grab.
Johnson gets by that first wave. Bounces it outside. Johnson into the end zone. Touchdown, Lawrence Central.
3, 2, 1.
Has the first dunk in the building from our Joya. Waits, Waddell finishes.
And lays it in.
There is right now the play of the game. Better finish. Good. We might see that on plays of the week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, three. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Stop. Whoa, what a play. Flying in.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Finding affordable quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable! Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
At Defining Looks on Sagamore Parkway North in Lafayette, talk to a specialist and discuss your specific needs for wigs or toppers. Defining Looks is committed to helping anyone experiencing hair loss to lead a normal lifestyle. Our wigs are of the highest quality, allowing us to customize to your personal style. Shop our large selection for your medical, cosmetic, or fashion needs. Confident, bold, and fashionable. Be your own kind of beautiful at Defining Looks. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
The offensive source in this quarter. Brady, hello, has the first down.
Smith then tracks it down. Shot at the buzzer.
Sideline. He cuts it back. Can he get to the goal line?
Stankham looks for his man and fell from the seat of his pants. Makes the grab.
Johnson gets by that first wave. Bounces it outside. Johnson into the end zone. Touchdown, Lawrence Central.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Finding affordable quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there is now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
We welcome you back to a wet, rainy Friday night here on the ISC Sports Network in cooperation with Hot Dog TV. I want to take a minute to thank our tremendous Hot Dog TV staff tonight, bringing you the graphics, the visuals, queuing up the commercials and the replays. Pete and I had the easy job.
And it's dry in here.
So hats off to the students for doing a fantastic job this evening here at Frankfort High School. Pete, I did notice that Coach Byers came out there at halftime, and he was fired up. He was clapping. He was tapping people. He's still vested and invested in this game. There's no quit there on the sideline from Frankfort, even though they find themselves down heavily on the scoreboard.
That's great to see from a coach, trying to keep your players motivated, keep your head in the game, not worry too much about what's up there on the board, but just playing the game that what you came out to play, and sticking with that same plan.
Frankfort will receive the ball first. Western Boone got the ball to start the game. And just a refresher, if you're just tuning in, Western Boone does leave by 35 or more in the start of the second half, so this clock will continue to run once the ball is put in play here, unless there's a score, an injury, or a timeout. There's your kickoff. Frankfort will receive. It's Burns trying to find a wedge in a seam. Gets out to about the 27-yard line.
Not a bad return. Again, it's been tough skating for the special teams even.
26 pass attempts in that first half for Doug Wood. 76 yards passing. Caden Jarman leads the Hot Dogs in receiving right now with 30 yards on the night. Nelson Honor has the rushing lead right now, 10 carries, 22 yards. We get an official timeout here. Chain gang struggling with the hardware. They're ready to go.
Yeah, they got it.
They say start the clock again.
Here we go.
We're back to live action. 1st and 10. Hand off in the middle. Honor. We saw him shake off that elbow early. He comes out, and that is the best run tonight. Looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
I love that little move he makes. He just puts that head down. Watch this one again. You think he's going to get hit right here? Zoom right through. Boy, an 82 takes a hit.
I'll tell you, Honor had 22 yards in the first half. He got 20 on that run. Oh. Outside to Perry, and that one.
Off the fingertips.
Can't bring it in. Quincy with 3 catches tonight, 17 yards.
Yeah, couldn't really tell if he took his eyes off it or not. Just looks like they were just maybe just off the fingertips.
Looks like he's going to get rid of the gloves, and it's wet. It's tough. That ball gets very slippery. They call it the pigskin for a reason.
Big 2nd and 10 now.
Going to look deep down the middle. Got Perry. Oh, tipped up and now intercepted by Western Boone. And you can tell it's wet. Guys slipping like they're on skates, and here comes the return. Down the sideline, he's got some blockers. Can he cut back and have some space? No.
What a hit.
Finally be taken down.
Well, that was crazy. Take a look at this one more time. The pass is there, but the defender just gets a hand up. It looks like it goes off another guy before it gets caught. Perry tries to get him, can't get his body turned in time to get around there. And number 18 is off to the races.
That's Reed Princel's 2nd interception tonight. He had the one earlier as well.
Oh, boy, number 5 just lays a lick on him.
Yeah, Doug Wood, the quarterback.
Wow. How about that, Doug?
Got an opportunity to take out some frustration
there.
Yeah,
that doesn't make you feel better.
I don't know that Coach Byers wants a starting quarterback to be throwing his body on the line like that, but
that might, like you said, be frustration. Good job by the D right there.
They hand this one off. Yeah, that's a first carry tonight for Mason Amick.
Yeah, Amick coming in. He's a sophomore. Going to probably see maybe a few new bodies coming in for Western Boone. Get some guys, some of the under.
Again, with this running clock, you can see how quickly the time comes off.
Some of the
already down around the 8-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter.
Potter now. He's in for Webo. Brandon Potter, number 5. Underneath center, the handoff.
Handoff again, and Western Boone will look to just kind of keep the clock running here.
Boy, and you look at Potter compared to Durbin.
Amick again. Going to pick up a couple on that play. We'll give him 3 on that carry. 3rd down and 7 now for Western Boone. Getting these Stars with this one well in hand right now. They got a matchup next week with undefeated Sagamore Conference leaders in number 12 and 2A Southmont. We'll try to get you that Southmont score here in a little bit as well.
Big run again.
Amick with a nice run here as he takes this one from about the 37-yard line all the way down to around the 20.
Mason
the 15.
Job.
It's a 23-yard carry for Amick. 3 carries, 26 yards here for Mason. Sophomore getting some work. This is the good part about the running clock, in my opinion, is you get to run the clock so you don't necessarily have injuries and you don't get any more embarrassment, but then your younger players get to come in and play in these situations as well. And you see Amick now, the sophomore, coming in, getting some time in the backfield. Nice pitch here. 23 that time for Western Boone on the run.
There you go. That's Evan Trent. Great write-up about this young man right here. Coach says he's one of those selfless, do-it-all guys. He said, I need a kicker. I can go to Trent, man. I need a punter. I'll go to Trent. Never even seen him kick, and he's kicking off for him one time. So, small guy, huge heart. He's a 2-time regional qualifier in wrestling, and he won his sectionals when he was just a freshman. So,
we saw a nice run for him.
Probably enjoying this playing time he's getting right now.
Potter, the pitch. They go to 26 this time. That is Clyde McKeon, 5'5" junior. Ball going to be down inside, around the 1 yard line, I guess. Western Boone trying to punch it in, add another score to the board. For number 5, Brandon Potter, the sophomore, he's trying to come in and show coach, like, hey, I can command this offense. Hasn't necessarily had to throw it here, but doing a good job getting everybody set. Takes a snap, the quick handoff to the first man up, and we've got a touchdown. Tough to see who got that carry in there that time. 16. That's Mason Amick.
There you go.
Mason gets into the end zone. 4 carries on that possession for Mason, 27 yards and a touchdown. They'll bring Josiah Smith, who's been perfect tonight.
Smith getting a workout.
His point after attempts. This will be the 7th one.
It's slick out there, too, and he's still able to get it up and good. Boy, those look good, too. Good kicker. Just one of those things you don't see a lot of in high school football.
I love the sportsmanship there, too. Nelson Honor there at the end of that play. Him and Josiah had a conversation. I think he was just let him know I didn't mean to make contact with there. It's wet out. Both kind of gave each other a tap. Back to the sidelines.
And you're right. Nice job by Brandon Potter that drive. He did what he was supposed to do. Took care of the ball. Got it handed off. Didn't fumble or anything like that. Especially like you said, it's raining still raining, still coming down. And that young man does a really good job getting in the hands of Mason Amick.
So the clock momentarily stops here after the score. It'll begin again on the kickoff.
The end of the third over there in Lafayette, Jeff, and Harrison. Now it's tied up at 20, but said Harrison was right down on the 1 yard line of the Broncos. And Harrison's a pretty good ball team.
Yeah, Harrison with a good ball club this year.
Yeah. Lafayette, Jeff is no slouch.
A lot of good teams over there in Lafayette. You think about West Lafayette, they're the number 1 team in 3A right now. You've got Harrison, you've got Lafayette Jeff, obviously Central Catholic. McCutcheon's probably the squad out of all of them that's struggled a little bit this year. Returned by the up man that time is 85 and Jose Lopez Alanis.
That was a nice run there. Tuck that ball away.
17-yard return out close to midfield. Now Frankfort tried to put together a drive here. Still got their starters out on the field. Trailing 49-0 again. We mentioned a few moments ago or at halftime. It's been a couple years since Frankfort's been shut out. I know they'd like to break that 0 on the scoreboard here tonight on homecoming. They hand off to Nelson, and again he lowers the head. And that's probably a good reason why there's a lot of paint missing from that young man's helmet. They teach heads-up tackling. You'd like to see some heads-up running, too.
I say don't.
I don't want to see the young man get hurt.
Yeah, I said leave it like that. It lets them know you're boss.
Wood back to throw. Sets his feet. Goes to Perry. Perry. Pick up 3 on the play.
Good job able to catch that with the fingertips. Bring it in. Get down.
Fourth catch for Perry tonight, 20 yards receiving. Again, coming into tonight, ranked 2nd in the state, tied for receptions. at 38. Now with 42 on the season.
Nice wide open.
Sling it out to Burns.
Burns been pretty solid here tonight for the Hot Dogs.
First down, it'll move the chains for Frankfort. Big pickup on 3rd and 4.
Quick handoff right up the middle.
Honor.
We got a chance.
You're going to get him into the end zone. No laundry on the field, and Frankfort breaks. They get off the schneid. No shutout.
Action. There you go.
We said we hoped we'd get to see it tonight on a touchdown, and there it is, Pete.
How about those Hot Dogs?
Good run here. Nice blocking up front.
Boy, look at him go. Man, that kid is quick.
Honor played great tonight on defense. He's got the rushing touchdown there.
If anything, that's well-deserved for the effort that young man's put in tonight.
A 38-yard scamper for touchdown for Honor. Plus, he wins the Big Man on Campus Award. Perry now's got to scramble around.
Nowhere to
go. And
he's just got to get out. Yep, that was broken up from the beginning.
Mishandle on the extra point.
Nothing doing.
But regardless, Frankfort's on the board, 49-6 now here against Western Boone on a cold fall night. It's getting a little brisk out there. You also got the rain that came down earlier. Looks like it's still sprinkling just a bit here at the stadium. Temperatures right now in Frankfort showing 55 degrees.
Chilly Willy. Good look there at Nelson.
He's had a nice night for Frankfort. He really has.
Yep.
I mean, if there's been a bright spot, he's been in there,
Big
had his
man
nose in on the run game defensively for Frankfort. Wins the Big Man on Campus Award, as you were just alluding
which
to.
Says a lot about what the kids think about you, your other students.
Well, look at the way he's built, too. I mean, he's kind of the big man on campus.
And he's a nice
You can
kid
tell he
too.
spent some time in the weight room. I'm not messing with him, that's for sure. Just was told by our producer that he benches 365 pounds.
Mercy. Clinton Prairie and Delphi now. Delphi pulling away from the Gophers there, leading this one 34-20, 6:23 in the third.
Something's happened with the Gophers. They looked really good 4 weeks in a row. They ran into Sheridan last week, which is always a tough opponent.
Absolutely.
Sheridan thumped them. And I really thought, looking at the records at least, Delphi was 1-4 on the season. Onside kick.
Out of the way.
Western Boone's going to fall on it here. That one had a
Love
chance.
It. Great call. Great call. Slick field. You never know what can happen. Look at it. Dang.
Right there. Frankfort
That was
had
exciting.
a chance. Quincy Perry almost came up with it for the Hot Dogs. Instead, Western Boone keeps possession. Brief stop in the action here. We got an illegal procedure penalty against Frankfort.
On the onside?
Yeah, on the onside. I don't think everybody was set there before the kickoff happened. Now this penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. And you got to think they're coming to do it again. Frankfort will look to kick. Western Boone trying to get their special teams lineup out on the field. But to finish my thought from a few moments ago, Pete, I thought Clinton Prairie would go in and get back on their winning ways against Delphi tonight, and it looks like Delphi's giving them all they can handle.
Yeah, a lot of game time, left in that one. 6-something in the third, so Gophers got a chance to try to claw their way back into that one, but better get something going quick. Right now, Clinton Central Clinton Central right now halftime down 40-0.
They're facing Eastern at Greentown.
The Comets.
Clinton Central had a tough year, and obviously coaching change right before the beginning of the season didn't help. We want to send our thoughts and well wishes to Coach Gilbert. He had to step away from coaching after 40-some years and has some health battles that have been documented. We wish him the best.
That return by Carson Saunders. Nice little return.
It's a good shot of 63. Keats Pippinger. Actually, he's number 55. I thought 63 was Keats for a minute. That's what it looked. That's why I need better glasses. The reason I wanted to talk about Keats is he's got one of the greatest senior posters when you walk in. He's literally holding a plate of pancakes, putting syrup on it. And those are the type of things you talk about when it's 49-6. It made me hungry, for sure. It was cool to see the personalities
on their posters. Yeah, it was real fun to see those.
The clock continues to count down here in the third quarter. We'll see as Potter comes back out, number 5. Led a scoring drive for the Stars a moment ago. Turn around and hand off. Amick again, I believe, on the carry there for Western Boone. Nope, that was 32 that time. Carter Markham, the junior, 6'2", 185, gets the carry. Frankfort fans, and you're still tuning in here this evening. Next Tuesday night, we've got volleyball action on the network for you. Clinton Central comes to town. They'll take on the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Frankfort lost a tough 3-1 set last night, or 3-1 match against Clinton Prairie. Hard-fought battle.
That was a hard-fought battle right there for the first down.
We're going to wave them on here.
No.
Gave it to him.
They did get, okay. For a second, I didn't think he was going to give it to him.
Potter will come back out. 24 seconds on the play clock that just started, so they'll have to snap it one more time before the end of the third quarter to avoid penalty. But you got to think it's another handoff probably coming from Western Boone. Now they'll run the play clock down. It's at 4. It's at 3, 2.
They'll just take the penalty.
And no penalty taken. They just let it run out on the end of the third quarter here. So, end of 3, 49-6. Western Boone on top of Frankfort. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on the ISC Sports Network and Hot Dog TV. Finding affordable, quality reproductive health care isn't always easy. Did you know that there's now a family planning and reproductive health clinic in our area that is income-based? Services include Pap tests, breast cancer screenings, pregnancy tests, sexually transmitted infection and HIV testing, same-day birth control placement, filled prescriptions, and free condoms. Services are on an income-based sliding scale. Visit 1234 Rossville Avenue or call 659-6063 for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
Welcome you back to the yard here at Frankfort High School, 49-6. Western Boone on top of the Hot Dogs. Fourth quarter, running clock. The rest of the way in this one. Little pitch out here.
Good job.
By the time they go to Leighton Yancey, the freshman, number 36. There's another look at the pitch out, and good pursuit there and tackling angle.
Yep, great job. Got around the blocker, able to wrap him up. Nice.
Second and 12 now here for Western Boone. Send a man in motion. They hand off up the middle. This time they go back to Carter Markham, junior running back. Five-yard gain on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 8. Ball on the Frankfort 49-yard line. Trying to find you some more scores from around the Sagamore Conference. Definitely trying to keep an eye on the top of that Sagamore Conference leaderboard, and a big run again here. 32, Carter Markham.
Danville and Southmont.
Score right now 24-14. Mounties leading. Is that what I'm reading?
28-14.
Southmont up on Danville in the second half there, looking to stay atop the Sagamore Conference. We talked about it earlier. Southmont and Tri-West both undefeated in conference play. Western Boone at 2-1. Lebanon at 2-1. And Tri-West is beating Lebanon right now. Western Boone has a showdown coming up with Southmont next week. What a big victory that could end up being. Obviously, if it comes down to a tiebreaker for the conference, Tri-West has already defeated Western Boone.
Mounties were leading that one 28-0 at one time.
So another big carry there. Bring up 2nd down and 3. Potter doing a nice job in a reserve role for Rowan Durbin, who had such a fantastic first half. Potter's going to be right around that 1st down marker. I think he's got enough here. We'll see if they move the chains. Again, to recap Rowan Durbin's night. 367 yards through the air and 5 touchdowns. All of that in the first half. Pretty darn impressive.
No doubt.
I think that QB rating and the completion percentage is going to go up quite a bit more tonight. He goes from 6 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. He throws 5 more touchdowns a night, so now 11 and 2. Potter, hands off. Markham again. Positive gain. That's what we continue to see no matter who they hand the ball to. Western Boone's winning in the trenches, getting good push.
And again, that's got to be quite a tired defense.
And Frankfort, really, for being a 4A school, has quite a few players that play both sides of the football.
Yeah.
For you Frankfort fans, we got upcoming events.
We got a lot of good stuff going on Monday, September 26th. The boys tennis, they'll take on Western right around 5 o'clock. And girls soccer at Western Boone. It's at 5:30 p.m.
Hats off to the Frankfort soccer team, too. Won the conference last night against Danville. They were undefeated on the season. They had one tie to their credit, one draw. They went up against number 1 West Lafayette the other night in a shootout and only lost by 1 goal. Giving them just 1 loss on the season. But that Frankfort soccer team they've had a heck of a season so far. You can watch them if you want to travel up to Twin Lakes next Thursday.
Yeah.
Boys soccer takes on Twin Lakes on Thursday, September 29th. And again, we'll have that volleyball match for you next Tuesday versus Clinton Central. And the fans last night, the student section was amazing for Frankfort last night. It really, Clinton Prairie jumped out, kind of manhandled a little bit as we get a.
We'll take another
let's
look.
Take a look
here.
at this here.
Oh, we may have right up around the neck. Yep. Might have been a face mask or horse collar.
Yeah. They do get the face mask against Frankfort. That was a signal. But to the point, the great turnout from the student section from Frankfort last night. The girls volleyball team struggled in that first game of the match. And then the student section came from soccer over to volleyball. They went to 2 events last night.
Yep.
They got loud and rowdy, and, man, those girls they turned it on.
Thought, heard the football players came after practice also.
Yeah, they did.
Joined, so.
Coach Kia Rushton was a little upset with the outcome last night. It ended a little controversial, but she's got to be proud of her young hot dog volleyball squad. Right around 500 on the season, and they are playing a ton of freshmen and sophomore. Potter under center. They pitch. Clyde McKeon.
Another penalty comes in. Seeing a few more penalties now that some of the younger players are in.
It's going to be a hold against Western Boone. It'll back them up a little bit.
The Dogs will take that.
So they go from first and goal from the 7, now to first and goal from the 13. Actually, the ball spotted right around the 16-yard line after the penalty. Frankfort jumps here. Flag starting to mount. Trying to get off the ball quick, and that usually happens, Pete, to a defense when you start losing in the trenches and you're getting pushed down the field in a run game. You try to go just a little bit quicker. Get that jump. Four minutes, fourth quarter action. Hot Dog's going to fall to 1-5 on the season. They'll look to bounce back next week at Danville. It looks like Danville will be coming off of a loss as well. They'll be 2-4 on the season. Danville, a little bit of a down year from what they've had in previous seasons. These Western Boone Stars are all that they were built to be, Pete.
Yes. Dangerous pass. That one pops up in the air.
Yeah, you see a pretty good collision out here.
Oh.
Burns and Perry, and that's right into the knees of Perry. Hopefully he's okay. He's slow to get up. Quincy having such a great senior season, and again, we talked about the number of players that play on both sides of the football for Frankfort. I mean, when I'm looking out there right now, I see Quincy Perry in 11, Jacob Burns in 14. We've seen Nelson Honor out there. Coach Byers coming out to talk to him, and man, if we roll that replay again, he definitely.
He's got some shin action going on.
Yeah, took a shot lower leg, and you worry about the knees right here. Watch.
Place to get it. Probably helmet on shin.
You watch that right leg right there.
Ooh, right there. Nope, that's bending it right in.
Quincy's tough, man. He's up. He's going to shake it off.
That's good to see. I'm
Well, I
glad
tell
he's
you-
able to get off the field by himself.
Yeah, to be young and flexible again, because that would have probably been double amputation for somebody like me. Hopefully Quincy's able to shake that one off and come back strong here next week for Frankfort. Clock previously stopped there for a moment. Now they'll wind the clock again after the injury. 2nd down and 13.
Frankfort,
the pitch.
Everything they can to keep
got
these
some
guys
space
out of the end zone here with 3 down and counting.
Down inside the 4. The nice run there by Clyde McKeon again. Does a good job getting low and falling forward, gaining a few extra yards at the end of that play. And they're going to get a punch in here. Western Boone able to tack on another touchdown. From just outside the 4-yard line, they go back to Amick, his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Amick is such a big kid.
Amick with 2 scores off the bench here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, what a job well done for that young man, too. And how about this kid right here? Look at this.
Taking full advantage of the opportunity put his way, and
takes one off the doghouse back there.
Josiah Smith is showing off that strong leg. We haven't seen the need for him to kick a field goal tonight, but we've seen some distance on those PATs that would lead you to believe that he's probably good from 40 plus.
Yeah. He's got the potential. That's for sure. We kind of thought that might have been why they were calling the timeouts in the first half, to maybe give him a shot at maybe kicking a long one.
Good shot of the student section over there for Western Boone. They stayed out here tonight. They follow the faithful. It's a program that's been so successful over the last few years that there's a ton of interest. I know when we pulled into the parking lot, we talked about the floats and things for homecoming for Frankfort, but there was literally like one of those vendor trucks out there for Western Boone with the windows down. I don't know if they were serving hot dogs or what they were doing, but they were flying the Western Boone flags and following them faithfully. And you got to love that at this level. You love when fans in the community are interested in your program and they come out and they buy tickets, because it's important to show up to these events no matter what the record of the team is. Those ticket sales help pay for the jerseys and the equipment and the opportunities for these young men and women to get out here and participate in these sports. Little pooch kick from Western Boone. Taken by 63.
Big 63.
Hey, gets around the outside. A little speed there from the big fella.
And bumbling.
I do not have a 63 on my roster. But how about that?
One more time. Look at this. We got a 27 on the
27
helmet.
On the helmet, 63 on the jersey. He was running like a 27 right there. It was Andre Santos. That's the best part about having the students in here working on the broadcast for us is when they're not on the roster, they just write the name down for you, help you out.
Let's put him back in there and let him run a few more.
Put 63 in the backfield. I'm with you. Elsinana Ramirez had a nice night for Frankfort. He's got their lone touchdown. It was a 38-yard scamper. Last time the Hot Dogs possessed the football. Down around 90 seconds left in this one. Wood back to throw. Throws it out to Burns. Completed pass there for
I haven't seen
the Hot
Burns
Dogs.
drop one yet. It's just been solid tonight for the Hot Dogs.
We're gonna throw it deep
throw.
down the
Got
field,
him!
and Burns is
Oh, no!
Couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. That's one he wishes he could have back. I appreciate the hustle back, though.
Why
I really
did I
do.
say that? I think I've jinxed him. I haven't seen him drop one all night. Just like Madden football, just run it again.
Run it again.
Run it again.
Gus back. Honor throws a block, gives Wood some more time. He throws down the field, and this was going to be the third interception of the night. This time it was Brandon Potter who's come in and played quarterback.
That? Yeah. You got it. Yeah, hats off to Potter.
Potter's going to have a game to go back and brag to his family a little bit about. Huh?
Nice job, young man.
Sophomore's going to say, hey, remember that time I went to Frankfort and led a couple scoring drives? And
and went out and intercepted.
Went out and got an interception.
Yeah. Oh, man, Jacob Burns, Bob. I wanted that one for you bad.
The clock continues to run here, obviously, because of the score. So 56-6 is going to be your final tonight here from Frankfort High School. Pete, your final thoughts on this one? I know it was rough.
It is
rough for Frankfort, but your final thoughts here.
Absolutely. Yeah, what a rough game, but it is what it is. You know, you take these, you talk about them tomorrow maybe, and then you just move on to the next one right there. But I'll tell you what, that Western Boone team is a sharp team. They're a good-looking team. A lot of big players there. It's going to be fun to watch those guys as they proceed in the season here.
And the Western Boone Stars will improve to 5-1 on the season. Their lone loss against Tri-West. This Frankfort team will fall to 1-5. And they'll go on the road for the next 2 weeks before we have their home finale here from the yard at Frankfort High School against Crawfordsville. It's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We want to thank all the students and the crew behind the scenes making this a wonderful broadcast tonight here from Frankfort High School. For Pete Gasho, I'm Sean Walker. We appreciate you tuning in. It's final, 56-6 your score tonight here on ISC.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable! Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.